What's up, y'all? Welcome to this all Zodiac Signs. Who's coming towards you in May? I don't know. Like I wanted to. Like I was like the entire day. I was like, I cannot wait to get home and get ready and like get on YouTube. But now that I'm here, I'm like, ugh, here we go again. Ugh, not like that. Well, yes, kind of like that. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, should be good. Because I'm always constantly moving everything. Like, I'm moving the mic because I take it outside. And so I have to, like, reconnect everything, make sure everything's working again. But thank you so much for being here. Let's see. We're going to start off with Aries. Who's coming towards you in the month of May? Let's see. In regards to love, of course. In regards to love. This is tarot, so if you don't like tarot, please move on. Okay. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords pertains to like a situation where you are talking, messaging. It's kind of like a not necessarily a long distance, but the fact that you guys cannot come together. Ooh, and I just said that. I said that, and look at this. Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Ten of Wands. So what's happening here, Aries? Whoever you're dealing with somebody that I would say is somewhat all talk. They're gonna say, "Hey, I can't seem to. I'm not gonna be able to make it. I won't be able to, continue this." Or maybe somebody who's just pushing it to see, putting up excuses because the Tower, signifies that this person is no longer interested, or there's gonna be like, blockages in the connection here in May 2025. May 2025. Big time blockages, not being able to come together. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Well, not the divorce, not the reverse, but more like the Ten of Wands in the negative side, which is completely way different than a reverse Ten of Wands. So it just signifies that it just becomes very hard for you guys to come together. I feel like both of you guys are gonna have difficulties, making this happen, like to see each other again, to get commitment from this person. There's information happening here that is coming in fast, and it's gonna create that tower for y'all. Like it's gonna be like, oh shoot, you know. Somebody wants to love though. Somebody's like offering love. Three of Swords, yeah, third party situation. If it's not a third party situation, it's just that somebody just can't seem to be offering love here. Like somebody's like dealing with someone else. It could be that someone's just not interested, and it feels like it's just not gonna be all that pleasant um to talk about, because this person's telling you straight up, like, I don't know, I don't see where this is going. I don't feel anything for you. I can't love you. I'm not emotionally available. I just got off of a relationship, something like that. If it's not that, it's like the more you try to offer love, Aries, the more they back away, the more they just not. It's just, I feel like you two are just way different, like different culture, different ethnicities, beliefs, religions, or whatever. It's just way different. How do they truly feel about cheese? You like cheese? I'm reading tarot. I read tarot cards. I don't know what cheese. I don't know. You like cheese, Justin? What kind of cheese? All right, so let's see how this person feels about you, Aries. How's this person feeling about you? Oof, the Lovers and the negative side. This person was hopeful at one point, but now it seems like they're not. They discover something about you, or maybe they're just going towards someone else. Overall, the Lover signifies that this person kind of changed their mind here. They made a decision and they said no, and they're looking for something else. The Fool. They're telling me that, whenever you guys connect or whenever you guys come together, there was some sort of unbalance here in the connection. Whoever you're dealing with, Aries, they're looking for a connection where it's going to be equal give and take long term, where both of you guys are aligned, where both of you guys are, financially stable and committal, where it's not going to be, like there's no drama. 10 of Pentacles is definitely two people, and it's in the positive side. So 10 of Pentacles is definitely two people that are like, aligned together. Okay. It's just that this person is the lovers in the negative side. Yeah, they're choosing not to connect with you. They still want to interact with you though. They're still gonna interact. The Pentacles, to me, when it comes to like a love situation, it's some sort of benefit to them. It's like either they like the company, they like your company, or not necessarily your, they like to be with you or they like to be around you. Or maybe if you guys are like intimate, they like the intimacy here. Like there's a benefit to this connection, okay? That's what they're telling me. They're saying that it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea to take a leap of faith with you, because the Fool, it's on the negative side. So to me, that tells me that they're saying it's a bad idea. It's not. It's something that they're not willing to do, or they're not sure of doing, and they already chose to not do it. But again, this person is gonna continue to talk to you. You already have the Tower at the top, the Tower and the Hangman. Yep. Yeah, this person, whoever you're dealing with in the month of May, Aries, it feels like they want commitment, but for some reason there's like blockages when it comes to this connection. It could be that, again, it's religious factors, or it's like, ethnicity differences, or like different backgrounds and family and whatever. But the Tower just says that there's some sort of communication letting us know that whatever they say or whatever you tell them, even if you try to, offer love, or maybe if they're offering you love, because if it could like it could switch between y'all too, right? Like this could be, it could flip flop here. Let's see how you feel about this situation, or no, let's see how you feel about this person here. This person's gonna start backing away. I don't think they might take a leap of faith somewhere else, or they might say that it's not a good idea to like go into this connection for whatever reason. Judgment. Yeah, so on your side, you want to connect with this person again. You want another opportunity. So it looks like you guys already like dealt with each other. You guys are already talking. You guys are just waiting to see each other again. In the month of May, you're wanting a reconciliation or a reconnection with this person. That's what you're wanting here. You're wanting to redo this, but some of you Aries, this is going to be very toxic. This is going to be one of those connections where you're going to have to give more than they're going to give. Like this person overpowers you, Aries. It's like you already have a weakness when it comes to this person, and you want this person, and you're telling me, the Judgment and the Ace of Cups, you're telling me is like, I want this person. This is my person, and I want them now. I'm willing to do a lot of things, because the Judgment, it's on the negative side, and it's like trying to come back to this connection at all costs. It doesn't matter how, because it's like forcing it. It's like wanting to. It doesn't matter. Like I don't believe in like witchcraft and stuff like that. I don't believe in people. I don't know. Like trust me. Like I don't know. When I first started the channel, I was like, oh, energies isn't that, but everything comes from you. If you feel weird about a person, that's because you feel weird. It's not because they're projecting you energy and, like they're controlling your feelings and your emotions. Nah, that's you letting them. Like that's, everything comes from you. Nobody can, once you understand that, like once you understand that, like the energy comes from you and not from other people, and the fact that you feel a certain way is because you're processing it one way, then everything's gonna shift for you. Like everything's gonna change. You're gonna see your entire life and your entire world in a different perspective, where you're gonna have to be, you know, I would just say like you have to be responsible, and you have to understand really how you're using your energy, instead of putting the finger and saying, oh my god, energy vampire, whatever. I'm not having it anymore. Like all these tarot readers talking about like, ugh. Here we go. Page of Swords. Yep. You're going to notice, you're going to find something out about this person. You feel like this person's your soulmate, Aries. You feel like this person could be a good dad, could be like a good father, or maybe they have kids, but you feel connected, deeply connected to this person already. Well, at least on your side, because I'm reading your energy right now. You want this at all costs. You want this person. You really, really want this. You're not necessarily obsessing, but you really want this opportunity with this person, okay? It feels like you really see them as somebody that you can grow and expand with. You really want this opportunity, but you're gonna find out something with that Page of Swords. That Page of Swords is in the negative side, is like you finding out information about this person, and now you're like, oh, okay, like I wasn't expecting that. But you find out through social media, you find out through something else, like they don't really. Man, this arm sucks. This person doesn't really tell you. It's something you find out one way or the other. You know what I mean? Someone's running away from this connection. It could be the other person. Could be the other person, because on their side, it shows here that they're not willing to take a leap of faith, and they're also putting a lot of excuses. They're putting a lot of excuses. They don't know what they want. And they're saying, I just don't know. And it's not a good idea. It's not, that's all I hear. It's not a good idea, because the Fool is on the reverse, and the reverse on this tarot deck is like, if I take this risk, I know that things are just gonna get, like, they're gonna go from bad to worse, because it's not in the upright. It's not a, of course, the Fool is not a calculated risk. It's a risk you take. But on the negative side here, on this tarot deck, it's like a risk that it's gonna fail. That you have no good intentions, or that this connection is not gonna work out. Well, at least they know that. I think I'm confusing everybody already. I think through the month of May, there's gonna be like in and out type of energy. I think this connection it's more based on your side. It feels like you do have true love for this person, like you really did fell in love with this person. But on their side, it feels like it was more of a benefit just to see where things were, or if you guys were able to match. And it seems like they're saying, whoever you're dealing with, Aries, they're saying that you guys don't match at all. There's that benefit to the connection, though, whatever it is. So yeah, you have flirt and you have religious factors. So it feels like it's more about lust. It's more about, chemistry and having a good time together, rather than, true love. Because, you have the Ace of Cups, and you really want this person. You really fell in love with this person, Aries. But this person's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just too complicated, especially with that 10 of Wands. Should I get an outcome? Bet. Let's get an outcome here. Let's make it. Appreciate that, Cold Corpse. Thank you so much. Outcome. Okay. Oh, man. Not good. Outcome is Six of Pentacles on the upright, which signifies, again, it's more of a benefit. It's more of a, when I have time, I'll give you time. There is no love here. I'll tell you one thing. And I feel like, with the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups here, somebody's not interested, somebody's not, and they're both on the negatives, both on on the negative side. If someone's not interested, somebody's not going to give you that opportunity. Either you're not going to give them that opportunity, or you're not going to get that opportunity to be with them. It doesn't matter how much love or what you do to change yourself or to change the situation. The outcome shows that there's a big missed out opportunity here. Who's going to put either you or them in their feelings. Okay, somebody did not appreciate what you were trying to offer, vice versa. Death card. Don't worry, there'll be more. There'll be more for you. Don't worry, Aries. That's what I have for you, Aries. That's what I have for you. Cold Corpus, if you do tarot and you want to collab, let me know. Tarot can be good, but also like tarot can be like too much. Some people are just not mentally strong enough to like understand really how tarot works or what's going on. Some people just get led by like spiritual healers. Like I'm not against spiritual healers, but you know, there's people that do take advantage of like other people. You know, when you're broken, when you're sad, you're vulnerable. You're not going to see it. You're just going to want healing. You're just going to want to be good. And people are going to take advantage of you because you're a little soft. You're in pain, you're crying, you're sad, and you know, and you're not going to know. All you want to do is heal. All you want to do is be good, you know, and then people are going to say, give me this much money, buy my class, I'll show you how to get better. I don't know. It's crazy how, you know, like today, like I'm selling a lot of equipment, and some guy is trying to buy my microphones, and he keeps telling me it's for a church, and I'm like, I don't care if it's for a church, for your mom. I don't care if, you know, if it's for the President Trump. I don't care if it's for him. That's the prize. Do whatever you want with it. And those are the people that try to take advantage of others, because he's been telling me since like a week, well, not a week, like maybe 3-4 days ago, like he keeps messaging me, telling me it's for a church, you know, and I'm like, the microphones are up for sale and you can buy them at that price. I'm sorry, but when I bought them, you know, I bought them for my channel, and you know, it's like, I didn't get a discount. I didn't get them for free. Like, I had to pay for it. I'm sorry. Like, I believe in good and bad karma, but there's people that take advantage of other people just because they want to say the word church or religion, or, you know, I don't know. I'm just not having it today, y'all. All right, let's go to, just be careful with people like that, okay? There's a lot of people like that in this world. Just be careful. I'm not saying that like everybody's bad or anything like that. I'm just saying that sometimes you just got to look out for yourself and understand that everything you do in this world, everything that you create in this world has to come from you. Has to come from you, okay? Nobody has like crazy powers or anything like that. We all go on the same rules, same things, equally powerful as everybody else here. Okay, the only thing that is weak sometimes for people is gonna be the mind, you know, because when you have the mind straight, you build the courage, and when you have the courage, you can get anything done. You can overcome the obstacles. That's the thing, you know. That's the thing. All right, here we go. Let's go to Taurus. Who's coming towards Taurus here? Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. Some tarot readers want to like make it very delusional, you know, very out of this world, you know. But we're in this reality. Here we go. Who's coming towards Taurus here? Tell me the situation here. Ooh. month of May 2025. You got a Gemini here that you're dealing with, maybe. They have to be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Ace of Swords. Listen, whoever you're dealing with here, Taurus, they're telling you a lot of lies. There could be white lies, but they're telling you a lot of lies, okay? Man, justice in reverse. This person, if this person's a Gemini, let me tell you something. You know, I love Geminis, and I've been with Geminis. Like, I've dated Geminis before, and it's a really good connection, and they're super happy, and they're like pretty much everywhere. But Geminis are crazy. They also will tell you whatever you want to hear. Any air sign will do that, you know. But whoever you're dealing with here, they're not telling you the entire truth, okay? They're also not sure about the connection either. This person could be playing dirty as well. Like, they could be telling you something and it's not true, okay? Like if they're telling you, yeah, I'm committed to you, like, I'm only talking to you. Like, oh, the only person I talk to is you. This person is definitely a drinker, or maybe you are, Taurus. I don't know. Both of you guys. This is the energy of the connection in May. It's like one of you guys is like super, evolved and mature when it comes to like communication. But I feel like both of you guys tell each other lies, or both of you guys, you know, kind of want to make this situation work out. Like, you're forcing it, you know, like you're saying, oh, yeah, we're going to do this and it's going to be good. But deep down, you guys know that you guys are super out of balance. Somebody here is also always jealous, you know, they drink too much. Could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're not fair. One person here is not fair, okay? Also got a Libra. I got an air sign. You're dealing with an air sign, Taurus. You definitely dealing with an air sign. There's like all of the cards are swords except the King of Cups. You got somebody who's just, you know, blowing smoke up your butt. I will say that. Either that's what they're doing to you, or that's what you're doing to them. I don't see you guys coming together. I don't see you guys forming anything solid at all. Emotionally unavailable. You guys are not, someone here is not taking action. Let's see how they feel about you. How this person feels about you, Taurus. I really want to give a good reading for you guys, but these are the cards. They feel Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands on the positive side. They're guarded, but they're still like, they're still giving you that chance or that possibility of like wanting to work this out, or wanting to get to know each other more. You know, on the negative side, somebody's just completely blocked off because they're still in pain. They're still dealing from something in the past. You know, Nine of Wands is like the wounded warrior, and this tarot deck is coming up in the positive side, and it's telling me that this person is a little defensive and a little. It's gonna be hard for you to like get into this person's heart. You know, like, it's gonna be hard for this person to allow you into their deepest, I don't know, feelings, but they're also not like, they're guarded, but to a certain extent, you know what I mean? Two of Pentacles in the reverse side, very unbalanced. They feel like you're unbalanced. They feel like you spend way too much money. They feel like you don't have a future. That's what they're telling me. Ugh, these readings are going to be so freaking bad. So bad. I don't know why. Every time I use this tarot deck, that's why I don't like using reversals or negative cards, because all the fucking readings are like negative. Everything, you know, you pull is going to be in the negative, and, you know, it's like that just takes people's, you know, attention right away, and like, oh, but the way they feel about you is like, yeah, there's a big chance that this could work out, but you're gonna have to work really, really hard to earn this person's trust, and you're gonna have to like chase this person. Okay, they do see a really good opportunity here with you, with the Empress on the upright, or not the upright, the positive side. They do see possibility. They see like a, you know, like a future with you, but they also feel like you're not they're guarded because they feel like you're not being completely honest with them. This person's telling me that their intuition is like telling them different, that you're hiding things, that you're not who you say you are, Taurus. This person's telling me that. It's like, I don't know about Taurus. There's something about Taurus. Like, yeah, I like Taurus, but I don't think he's making all that money he's saying. I don't think he's, you know, he's got goals for the next 5-10 years. You know, it's crazy. Pretty crazy. How does Taurus feel about this person? You're trying to offer something to this person, but it feels like you're not confident with it. It feels like, Taurus, you're like, I don't know if this person's gonna set my offer. I feel like this person is too good. Maybe you feel like they're too good for you, or maybe you feel like you need to step back from this person, because this person could destroy you. You know, like this person is putting up this poker face, and like whatever it is that you're offering, you're having a hard time. May 2025, you're having a hard time because it might not be enough. You could be dealing with somebody who just requires way too much. You know, it's one of those, you know, if you're a male Taurus, you're dealing with like one of those, you know, women that get a lot of attention, that, you know, for one picture they're showing maybe half of their butt, and they're getting like, you know, 200-300 likes, and they have a lot of attention, and they want a lot. Like, they want somebody who has a lot of money. And on your side, it feels like you don't have enough. It feels like what you're trying to offer, it's not going to be enough for them. How does Taurus feel about this person? You think it's a good idea to stay away from them, but you still want to pursue this person. I see some Tauruses even looking into their bank account. I don't know what you're doing. Like, you're looking into your bank account just to see if you can afford this person. I don't know who you're dealing with. But I'll tell you one thing. If you bring money to this person, they'll love you. But if you don't have money, if you don't have a 5-10 year plan, this person's going to drop you. This person's going to drop you. There you go. Page of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. The Sun card in the negative side. No matter what you offer, it's not going to be enough. I feel like, you know, 4 of Cups on the negative side, it's going to be you know, one of those situations where like you're like, well, this is what I can offer you, and this person is going to be like, laugh out loud, I need more than that. Like, on a weekend I get more than that, or something like that. It's whatever you're trying to offer, even if it's just commitment, because they're all pentacles, what you're trying to offer, and even if it's just commitment, Taurus, is just not enough for this person. Not enough. This person is also they're not looking to give long term. They're looking for somebody who has like a long term plan, but they're not willing to connect or commit with anybody and be like, oh, we're gonna get married, or, you know, the goal is to be you know, like the goal is to be married and have kids. Not just yet. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I feel like it just, with this, you know, with this tarot deck, it just feels like it's two people that are, again, like I said earlier, they're like blowing smoke up each other's butt. I think one person requires more, or is wanting more. And by more, I mean like they want more money. They want, you have a gold digger here. I would call them a gold digger. But they could be saying, oh no, honey, you know, like, if you want me, you're gonna have to afford me, because I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 guys behind me, or or I got a bunch of girls trying to be with me, blah blah blah. You're gonna have to try harder than that. You have to offer me more than that if you want a piece of this, or if you even want to have me around you. Really bad energy. I don't know. Overall, I feel like you're not going to be happy with this connection. Sun in the reverse, or the negative side, ain't going to be good. You're going to realize some sort of truth, and you're probably going to walk away. I don't see nothing that is committal. Here we go. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? May 2025. What's going on? Who's coming towards Gemini? Maybe a Pisces Gemini? The fact that the Moon card is the first one to come out is like you're a little confused. You're also doing research. They're doing research on you. They're checking your social media. They're seeing what you're posting. Vice versa, you're probably doing the same thing, but you're liking what they're posting. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. This is gonna be a good reading. This is gonna be a good reading for Gemini. Whoa, Gemini. Whoa, Gemini. Thank you so much for this reading, Gem. I know it's been long. It's been a long journey for you. I know it's everybody's guarded. Trust me, everybody has to be guarded. You can't just give your heart to anybody just like that. But what is the situation you're gonna be there in 2025 or May 2025, and how they're coming towards you is like they're coming in with good intentions, okay? And I feel like anything you're finding out about this person, you're starting to like this person. You're starting to get all fascinated by them. You start creating some sort of idea, some sort of like image in your head, or like you guys start seeing them, and maybe in 5 to 6 years from now with you. That's crazy. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Taurus. King of Pentacles is here, and the King of Pentacles is on the positive side, so they are offering loyalty, commitment, and they're also putting in the effort. If it's not them, it's you who's doing that. I got a lot of positive cards, and I feel really good about this connection. It's gonna start kind of off. It's gonna start very, very slow, because that Moon card, it's there, but it's also on the positive. So it's like it starts slow, but like you follow your intuition, you follow your feelings, and the more research you do on this person, it seems like the more you like them. Vice versa, if it's not you, it's them. Like the more research they do on you, the more they want to commit to you, or the more they want to like chase you and ask for that opportunity to be a part of your life. Gemini, how does this person feel about Gemini? Whoa, they love your energy. They see you as somebody who's very good looking, who is stable, who's all about their money, but also, you take care of yourself. You're very abundant. You're very abundant in many ways. They're probably seeing that you went through like a really bad breakup, or like you were in a really bad connection in the past, okay? Yeah, this person's telling me that you've done a lot of work. Like they can see, they can feel, they can tell how much you've healed, Gemini. like you've healed a lot, you know. You've also been all about yourself, and what is that Hangman there for? Why is this person thinking about, you know, it kind of being kind of difficult? You need, okay, okay. So this person's telling me that they want you really bad, Jemmy. But they're also telling me that you've been through some sort of breakup or a really bad connection in the past that, you know, you're still healing from. And if you're not healing from it anymore, it seems like you're comfortable being on your own. You're comfortable, you know, making that lemonade with all those lemons. And the last thing in your mind is maybe to like connect or commit to somebody right now, but they're also very interested. You got somebody who's like looking at you, who is very interested, who might be stalking you in a good way, because they do have genuine love, and they do I mean, their goal is to win you. I just see a lot of blockages with that, with your past. Or maybe you're right now you're dealing, I don't think so. I don't think you're walking away from a connection. For some of you Geminis, if you're here and you're not happy with your current lover, there's somebody out there who's just waiting for you to just break up with that person. Like if you're a Gemini, most likely, well, I don't know, but if you're a Gemini that posts a lot of things on social media, like you're very open with what's going on in your relationship, you know, like if you're posting like comments where, you know, they're kind of like, how do you call those comments where you say something but it's undirect comments, there we go, but you know you're talking about your partner, but you're saying it like you're not, you know. How do you feel about this person if you already know them? Six of Pentacles, you're willing to give them some time. Eight of Cups, you're still walking away from something. It's like you're not Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Some of you Geminis are willing to work with this individual. Some of you Geminis are willing to like overcome the fear of leaving maybe a relationship that you're on right now and connect with this person, maybe running from home or something like that to be with this person. Some of you guys feel like, some of you Geminis feel like whoever is coming here, whether it's a Taurus, or maybe it could be an earth sign, you feel like this person's gonna help you completely forget about your past. You know, it's like if you give this person the opportunity, which I feel like you do want to, and I feel like you are gonna give them time and you know, put a little bit of effort as well. I feel like you're feeling like this is it. This is the one that maybe you left. You know how some people say is like, you know, the reason why it didn't work out with so many lovers is because I met you and you're the one. You know, it's like, this is it. This is why I cried for years, or you know, for months. This is why I had to, you know, leave my house or kick someone out of this or you know, a relationship. You know, all that pain, unhappy memories is because this person is gonna make the difference. And I feel like you want this person. Even if what they're offering is not the best, you feel like this person is genuine. The love is genuine. With the Ace of Cups on the upright, the love is genuine. The funny thing is that we live in this society that ain't nobody gonna be perfect, and everybody has baggage. Like everyone has baggage. So I think you are going to give this person a chance, especially with that Six of Pentacles. On your side, there's no love. You know, like there's not too many cups. On their side, there's a little bit of cups, but they don't know if you're gonna accept those cups. And we know that those cups signify like love. So they're hoping that they have enough love for you that you're willing to accept their love. You deserve love. You are lovable. Gemini. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I feel like you are going to give this person an opportunity, even at the bottom of the deck. If this is somebody from the past, you guys, oh man, you guys, telenovela, you know, it's a soap opera, but you guys are not done, okay? But if this is a new person, I think you're giving them an opportunity. What's the outcome of this connection? If this is a past person that you're dealing with in the month of May, Gemini, or that you've been dealing April and May, or you know, be careful, because everything that they're telling you is not true. It's all manipulation. Magician in reverse, Seven of Cups, illusions, you know, and dreams. You know, they're just telling you things so that sorry, I just had to check something real quick. Okay, good. Yeah. Magician in reverse, this person is like manipulating the whole situation. It's not in the reverse, it's more like on the negative side. So somebody who's like, you know, telling you everything you want to hear. Seven of Cups is all about, you know, making you feel good and you know, taking the bait if it's a past person, okay? If this is a new person, be careful. Be careful, because you listen to your intuition. You know, as the first card, it's like, you know, listen to the intuition, because if this person's like, you know, trying to offer you something that they can't give you, you're probably going to know that. So listen to that. This could be somebody from the past, though, because we have the Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So it's like definitely somebody from the past. If it's not, then whenever you find this person, your past person will show up and F everything up for you. They're going to be like, I'm sorry. Don't take him. Take me back. I changed. You know, we broke up 2 months ago. I changed so much. You won't even be able to recognize me. You know, it's like, for someone to change it takes years. It takes decades. Ain't nobody gonna change in a couple of months, especially a cheater, you know. All right, these readings are I regret using this deck. It's more like this deck is like, it's cool to like give crazy readings, but this is why I don't like reading, you know, reversals, or it's not, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be listening to these readings, to be honest with you. But I'm curious what we're going to get for the Leo, because I am a Leo. So let's go to Cancer. All right, who's coming towards you in the month of May, Cancer? Who's coming towards you here? Ten of Swords. but it's in the positive side, so that signifies that, you know, there's some sort of cycle that you've been or they're going through, that it's, you know, it's going away now. It's in the final stages, you know, the Ten of Swords. And you could say that the Ten of Swords is here because you guys met each other, you know, and you guys are like overcoming some sort of difficult cycle in the past. You know, it's like this person is helping you heal, release, feel better when it comes to love. Okay, Four of Swords. I feel like, yeah, this person's helping you heal more. Whoever is coming towards you could be an air sign. Why are they giving you fear though? Seven of Cups in the negative side. Maybe I should have just done free tarot readings. And now I can't change decks now. Like, I have to use this deck all the way to the end. I'll be honest with you, Cancer. I know you don't want to hear this because all you want, I mean, at least I want to know about, you know, new love, who's coming towards me about, you know. But it says here that there's someone here who is coming back into your life, a past person, trying to ask for forgiveness, trying to make things right, trying to, you know, fix the whole situation. Could be a water sign, strong water. But this person gave you this lesson. This person gave you this difficult time. You felt betrayed, backstabbed. You felt like you couldn't move forward. You felt stuck on the situation. There was no clarity for 4 months at least. And it made you feel horrible for at least, I'm going to say 4 months. If it's not 4 months, it's 4 weeks that you were like not wanting to get out of bed. You're like, no. And you kept having nightmares about this person. You kept thinking about this person. You kept messing up at work because this person was telling you, or you were missing this person, or you're just creating ideas and thoughts in your head about this person. And here they are. They're coming back, but they're coming back. King of Cups on the negative side. Oh, ooh, they're gonna control you. They're gonna want to control you. They're going to want to control you, blame everything on you, and say the reason why this is happening is because you don't understand or you don't know how to love me or something like that. The King of Cups on the negative side is like the worst individual you can deal with, you know? They're going to project their insecurities onto you. They're going to drink and blame it on you. You know, they're going to trip and fall on the other side of the world and then say it was your fault because it's you. Oh God. King of Cups in the negative side is a nasty individual. Nasty. Oh yeah. Just because I have the Judgment here, that's why I'm saying that this could be somebody from the past. Do not allow this person to come back into your life. Cancer, you can do so much better. You can do so much better, but do not allow this person. I feel like you miss this person a lot, or they're going to tell you that they miss you a lot. Don't allow May 2025, at least just for May, don't allow anybody to come back from the past, you know? Do not allow anybody to come back. What do they feel about Cancer right now? Yeah, they feel like you're going to take them back. They feel like they just got to work you to get back with you. Knight of Pentacles in the positive side. 5 of Wands in the negative side. That's like arguments. That's like, you know, somebody handling you, like physically grabbing you, or, you know, creating arguments and stuff like that. Because this is in the negative side. It's like, it's even worse than that, is actually getting physical, you know? And it doesn't have to be like they hit you, but 5 of Wands on the negative side is definitely a fight. So if it's not like that this person's gonna fight at all costs to get to you or for you to take them back. It just signifies that this person is going to get aggressive, especially with the King of Cups in the reverse sign. And I don't know, maybe that's you, Cancer. Maybe I've heard Cancers have a temper, but I also heard that Cancers don't like to get even. They just rather just, move on and continue their life. They don't, but it could be dealing with another water sign. I know Scorpios will F shit up. Scorpios will, ooh. Five of Pentacles. This person doesn't have money. This person's broke. This person's wanting more from you. And if it's not money, because it is Pentacles, what's coming out, if it's not money, like they want your attention. They want to be the center of attention with you. They don't want you to deal with anybody, just them. I don't like this dude or this woman, this person overall. I don't. Nine of Pentacles on the negative side, they're also very all about the money. So they want money. They want to take something from you. Money, things, time. They're going to waste your time. They just want to be with you because they feel like you're doing good, and they feel like they look good next to you, and they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you win, Cancer. This person is coming back saying, hey, help me out, let me borrow some money, I'll give it back to you. But in reality, it's this person doesn't want to see you shine. If you're already getting your life back together, this person is over here saying, oh, okay, oh, you think you're gonna get rid of me, They're like, nope, Cancer, you ain't getting rid of me. See how Cancer feels about this person. Oh God, Cancer, Temperance in the upright. Temperance signifies that there's got to be some sort of balance, and maybe it is within you that you want to create some sort of balance, some sort of healing vibe here. It's you don't want to give up on this person, okay? This person has issues, and you feel like if you get some sort of a therapist, or if you guys go to couples counseling or whatever, then they're gonna be fine. But this person is overall, they're letting their emotions take a hold of them, and that's crazy. That's not good, especially if they're angry. Oof. 10 of Wands and the negative side, not reverse. 10 of Wands in the negative side is even worse than the 10 of Wands on the upright. And it signifies that it's going to be very difficult. You see that this connection is going to be very difficult. You see that this person getting balance and getting, removing the blockages for this connection to go when it comes to this person's side. They're not going to be able to do that. They're not going to be able to do that. They're just going to fumble it. It's going to be a waste of time, even if you're trying to help heal this person. It's going to be a waste of time. I think so far Gemini has gone the best reading. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not going to want to work with this person anymore. You're going to be like, I had it. You need to get help. You need to go to some sort of help, like a facility, find, some sort of, I don't know, therapist or something, because you are crazy. Yeah, this person's ego is hella bloated, well bloated, but their ego is crazy, and you know that too. They're very selfish, very selfish. You know who you're dealing with in the month of May, Cancer. I feel like deep down you still have love for this person, but you already know not to give this person an opportunity, especially if it's somebody from the past that destroy you, that literally you were 4 months or 4 weeks in bed, not feeling alive, you know, like just it was horrible for you. I feel like you have a big heart, and I feel like you care for this person. And you know what I said? Earlier I said that you love this person, but I don't think so. I think you just care for this person, and I think I think they're gonna be heavy in your mind. But at the same time, you already know that if this is someone from the past, like as much as it hurts, you're gonna have to let them go until they show you that they're better, until they get classes for anger management or whatever it is toxic that they're doing, even if they're doing, you know, if they're having like substance abuse or whatever, like too much drinking and too much drugs or whatever. Like you want proof, but most like you want them to get professional help with that. With that temperance, that's what it is most of the times. Is like you need to get professional help. Like us, we tried working this out. We tried saying, hey, I can help you get better. It doesn't work. There's got to be an additional person, because that's what the temperance is like that, you know, mediator in between and or the, you know, therapist. Because you guys cannot get it together. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And I'm going to leave it there. Unless you want to know some, like, an outcome. What's the outcome between these two? When it comes to Cancer and this person, what is the outcome? All right, I'm going to tell you one thing. I am going to tell you this, Cancer. If you give another chance to this person, I don't know why I'm talking about that. If you give another chance to this person, it's not going to be, long term at all. You guys are going to fall off. But I feel like if you give this particular past person, this opportunity to get back with you, they're going to act right for maybe less than a year. Let's say 10 months. They're going to act right. They're going to be giving you everything. They're going to be telling you everything. They're going to be buying you flowers. They're going to be saying, hey, let me pay for this dinner. Let me pay for your gas. You know, here's some money. Go get your haircut. Go get your nails done or whatever, you know. And they're going to be acting right for like 10 months. You know, because they're not gonna change. They haven't changed. They're gonna, you know, make you see like there's gonna be progress, but that Hierophant and the negative side, nope, ain't gonna work. And then you have the Page of Cups in the reverse side. I don't know what you're dealing with. You guys have had a history, and unrequited love. It's one-sided. I don't think this person wants to see you happy, Cancer. I think this person is just possessive over you, and they're going to do anything to just keep you on their side. It's like, you know, water signs can get taken advantage so easily when they fall in love, because that's what the water sign wants is just love. You know, it's very important, and it's very hard for them to see that it's not there, because they get fascinated right away, or they get into this illusion that everything's gonna be fine, that everything just needs a little bit of love, and then things will be all right. But whoever you're dealing with has a history of being unbalanced. So, ooh, it's crazy. No judgment if you're giving this person another pass, another go. It's all on you, Cancer. That's all on you. Let's go to Leo. What do we have for Leo? Who is Leo dealing with in the month of May when it comes to love? Give me the energy of the situation here. The energy, the star, and the negative side and the bad side here. You're dealing with an individual that wants, not necessarily, this is one thing, okay? All right, Leo, because I don't want to, like, nobody can take your power away. Nobody can take your energy. Nobody can latch onto your energy. It's how you're just, it's how you create, or how you are, how you're processing the whole situation, that you feel like you have anxiety. You feel like this person doesn't love you. You feel like this person is like taking your energy away because there's something that you need to know about this person, and this person is not telling you. You could be dealing with somebody who just likes to be around you, but they just don't want anything. They like having a good time. And when you guys get together, it's a good time for them, but for you're left confused. And you're left like you're left on this energy of like, oh shoot, this person, all they want is to be around me and just have fun and then disappear, you know? But they're not stealing your energy. Like, they're not like over here, you know, like taking dead batteries in their pocket and putting them next to you so they can charge them with your energy, and then taking them home so they can put them on themselves. You know what I mean? You know how kind of crazy and ridiculous that sounds, like when people are like, oh, this person is like messing up my energy. It's like, no, they're not messing. You're messing with the energy because you're just not sure. You just don't know what's happening. And it's creating anxiety, and it's creating some sort of feeling within you. It's not them. Just so you know, Leo. Just so you know. Temperance on the positive side, okay. Can be dealing with the Sagittarius. I have Aquarius, Sagittarius, and the Queen of Wands. Maybe Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. On the upright, oh my God, who are you dealing with here? It feels like, okay, I'm gonna say this, Leo. It feels like after trying to find the right one, after like dealing with many, I feel like you find somebody who you really like, who you're really all about. Strong fire sign. Strong fire sign could also be an Aquarius. I would say the star card is in the negative side, so maybe not necessarily that much of an Aquarius, but more like a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You found someone you really like, but maybe they're a little bit unbalanced, and you recognize that, you know that, but they're also very good looking, and you guys have a lot of chemistry. The Temperance and that Queen of Wands together is like, ooh, really good energy, like having fun, sexual chemistry, sexual attraction. Whoever you're dealing with is your type. That's your type in the month of May. Let's see what other drama we can get out of this. Oh shoot, I know there's gonna be drama. There we go. 801's on the negative side. It's gonna be hard to get this connection up and going. If anything, what's happening here, Leo, in this situation in May, maybe you're telling me, or the whole situation just took off too fast. Okay, took off too fast, and you guys stumbled. You guys, this connection probably is not moving forward, or it's just unsure. I still see communication between y'all two. I think there's some sort of like wanting to heal this connection, or wanting to make this connection right. Whoever you're dealing with could be a fire sign, strong fire sign. Whoever you're dealing with, they're trying to act right. They're trying to be balanced. They're trying to be, They're trying to be what you want them to be, because something must have happened, you know, beforehand. Or if this hasn't happened to you, Leo, like yet, in, you know, the month of May, because we're already in the month of May, but if this hasn't happened to you, what's going to happen is that the connection or this situation is going to go way too fast, and there's going to be some sort of regrets, you know. The Eight of Wands is a card of like forward movement, but on this tarot deck, it's the Eight of Wands on the negative side, which it's, you know, it's forward movement, but the guy is like running through the fence and breaking everything and just stumbling, and they don't even know where this is going, but it's going fast, but we don't know where it's going. You know, we have an idea, we have a thought, we want, but we don't know where it's going. We don't know what's going to happen here. For some of you guys, it's going to be like maybe somebody that you thought it was going to be good, but at this, you know, as soon as you guys got together, it's like it just derailed, you know. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Substance abuse, alcohol, wanting to possess the other one, sexual, you know. Let's get rid of that. Devil. 4 of Wands. You guys have a lot of chemistry. You have in the month, look at that. Now the King of Wands on the upright is at the bottom of the deck. So like you're meeting somebody, either you already met or you're meeting somebody. It's going to be a strong fire sign. Strong fire sign that you're going to meet, that you're going to be like, yep. It could also be that they're at a distance, or there's some sort of blockage when it comes to like meeting, or you guys coming together. There's some sort of blockage there where maybe somebody's gonna have to call in, or you know, you're gonna have to call in, or whatever. Like you're gonna have to break the rules to see this person. It feels like you're breaking the rules, but it feels like you want this person really bad, or you know, you met somebody that you want really, really bad. Especially with the 4 of Wands on the upright, is like this person is you know, who I've been wanting, or who I've been, you know, looking for. Look at that Queen of Wands right there. That's a fire sign. Like you, Leo, the 4 of Wands on the upright there. Not only that, but there's the, oh shoot, the King of Wands on the upright, and then as I lifted the, you know, oh my God, as I go through the deck, now we have the Lovers on the upright. Now we have the Chariot on the upright. It's like you're gonna have to travel for this person, or you're gonna have to, you know, you're gonna put a lot of effort into this connection, Leo, or this person is either you or them. I feel like someone's having, I can't say wish fulfillment when it comes to like to you or you to them, because the star card is on the negative side. But I feel like you are meeting somebody who is going to be just your type, you know, just who you really want. Strong fire sign. Super strong fire sign. Another fire sign for you. You could be meeting or matching with a lot of fire signs as well, if you're like in the dating apps and stuff like that. Let's see how this person feels about you, Leo. Mr. Perfect, Mrs. Perfect. Let me shuffle the deck. How do they feel about Leo? Knight of Wands. They want to see you. They want to see you. They have a lot of lust. They want to, and it's in the upright too. Like, I'm not even making this up, you know, like they want to see you. They want to come to you. They're willing to travel. They're communicating. They're planning things with you. Okay. They want you physically. They're saying, oh my God, hurry up and get here, Leo. Oh my God, Leo has a big old butt. If you're a girl, Leo, I guess. Oof. This person's overthinking the connection. This person's starting to create weird thoughts in their head. They're saying, I don't know if Leo is all about me. How are we gonna make this? Like, this is, it's like when somebody meets like the perfect partner, and then they start like questioning everything. Yeah, I mean, they could be saying like, oh, the Leo, I'm sure the Leo has a bunch of, guys or a bunch of women, and they're a player, blah, blah, blah. But they do want you, They're just creating nine of swords on the negative. They're creating a lot of crazy thoughts, a lot of, like even bad situations when it comes to you. It's like this person wants you, but at the same time, they don't trust you, They don't trust you. Like, they don't trust you to, like, they want to know where you're at or what you're doing. They want some sort of proof or something like that, Nine of Swords on the negative side. Oof, this person's going crazy for you, Leo. This person's like, oh my God, Leo, answer my messages. Where you at? I texted you 28 seconds ago. 28 seconds. Come on. You can do better, Leo. That's what they're saying. They want you all for themselves. They really do. They really, really do. They're willing to, so that, the King of Pentacles is showing up. So the King of Pentacles is like energy on the positive side, is energy of like they want to invest in this connection. They want to work with you. They're like, you don't even have to pay. I got you, Leo. You don't have to pay with me. I got you, I'm putting the effort, I just need to know. That's funny. What I'm about to say, that's freaking funny, because I just literally heard that the other day. I just need to know if you're going to commit or not, if we're something or not, Damn. This person's all about you, Leo. This person's all about you, but they're also losing their mind. They're going crazy. Crazy. It's like a freaking, like a twister in their head, It's like all these thoughts and emotions, and they're like, oh nah, no, I think Leo's doing something else. I think Leo's talking to someone else. Let's see how you feel about this person, Leo. Let's see how you feel about this person. Is it you or is it them? Well, hello there, Leo. You don't fuck shit up, huh? You can mess things up here. Yep. Oh God, Leo. That's all I needed to know, Leo. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You're communicating, but you're not being completely honest with this person. That's probably why they're going nuts and crazy, because you're giving this person some sort of like go around or something like that. They want to invest, whoever you're dealing with, they want to invest with you. Like, they want more. They want to get physical with you, but they also want to be in a relationship with you. But over here, you're telling me Knight of Swords in the reverse, you're not being fully honest. You are communicating with them, and you're willing to like maybe meet up, but to me the Knight of Swords is more like communication. So I don't know if you guys are gonna get to like to the point of actually meeting again. Ten of Swords on the negative side, you're ending this, or you're saying something to them that they're gonna feel like betrayed and backstabbed here. You're gonna say like, oh, they're gonna hate you, Leo. Whoever you're dealing with, they're gonna hate you because they feel like you guys are meant to be together. They feel like you guys are super good together. That's why the king and the queen of wands on the upright came out, because they're saying that we're born for each other. You know, we're made for each other. We're fire signs. The more fire, the better. The Tower. No. I think Leo is ending this situation. If you're dealing with the Leo, get ready, because the Tower signifies that, you know, there's some sort of abrupt ending, or there's some sort of communication or a realization in this connection that, you know, even though somebody's obsessed with the other person, or not necessarily obsessed, but even though somebody feels like this connection could be the best thing ever, the Leo is saying, no. Tower. The Tower, the Six of Cups, and the negative side, they just don't feel like this connection is well balanced, because Six of Cups on the negative side on this deck is the kid is alone. You see that? Six of Cups, the kid is alone. On the upright, the kid has company. So it just, I'm gonna say, like, maybe you have a child or kids or something like that, Leo, and you can't for some reason commit. Three of Cups. Freaking negative readings. It felt pretty good. Like, it seemed pretty good. Oh my God. Leo. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Look at that. Even the romance angels are saying, hey, this is somebody that you can match really good with, and they're ready to invest. They're ready to see you. They're physically attracted to you, Leo. And, you know, romance angels are saying true love, and then give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. But what you're telling me on this side, Leo, you're saying, I don't know. I don't think so. See ya. The Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords, you're ending this with that Tower. You're just telling me that, look at that, even wedding, you have wedding, but on your side, the way you feel about this person, there's something about this person that you don't, it's not that you don't like them, it's just that where you don't feel like you match with this person. You're telling me that you don't know if you match that good with this person. And you're also telling me that you're not going to move forward with this connection. And the true love, to give your relationship a chance, and the wedding could also be for the cross watcher, saying, hey, maybe that's what you wanted, because I have somebody here that thought at the beginning, or when you guys met, that it was going to be everything, and it's not. Because Leo has the Tower. So Leo's going to be like, no. What is the outcome of this connection? Maybe there's a little bit of hope. What is the outcome of this connection? Maybe after talking or something like that. Six of Swords and the World. Okay, I need one more card. Three of Cups. I'm gonna say this, Leo. I'm gonna say this. Regardless, you're gonna find somebody. And I think what I'm gonna say is gonna be crazy, and a lot of people don't like to hear this. You know, a lot of people don't. You know, nobody wants to have kids. I think nobody wants to have kids, honestly. If you look at the statistics, nobody wants to have kids compared to like in the 90s or the 80s. Now it's like Even children, like even kids are all messed up, you know, because for some reason we can't be there for them or whatever. But it's just more complicated and more difficult. The whole system that we created is kind of, I will say, works against our children. But I don't know. I'm a father and I try my best, but kids nowadays are more evolved and they're a little bit more difficult. But I have here, regardless of who you choose or where you choose to go on this with this connection, because you're telling me that it's not going to happen. You're bringing the Tower, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So you're telling this person no thank you. And but it says that regardless, you're meeting somebody that you're going to end up in some sort of long-term connection with. That World card and the Three of Cups could also signify that you actually, if you've been wanting to have kids, maybe there's pregnancy or there's some sort of celebration, marriage or something like that out of this connection. I'm going to say this because I have to say it, okay? I have to say it. But some of you guys are like, Leo might be saying right now, no, I don't want this. No, nope. But then somehow something works out in this connection and then you guys do end up together. But that's going to be super, like, that's going to be like a slim chance. Like, but I have to say it because the outcome is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords pertains to like, and it's on the positive side. So the Six of Swords pertains to like healing, talking about it, and creating some sort of, like releasing all that mental stress and releasing, all the misunderstandings when it comes to the connection. The World card, we go into commitment. It's on the positive side, and then the Three of Cups is celebrations, pregnancies, weddings. So some of you guys will, like a slim chance, like a slim, like maybe one or two, maybe some of you Leos, a couple of you Leos might actually end up with this person after like talking and understanding and realizing really what you have here. It's more than just, I don't know, because I feel like you're the one putting up a big front, being dramatic, being, hard to get, whatever, or just playing hard to get. But for some of you guys, regardless of this connection, you're gonna end up in some sort of marriage with someone. Pfft, duh. Rigo, if this one doesn't work out, of course I'm gonna find another one. So much of a tarot reader you are. Overall, I feel like you're gonna find a super good match, a really good relationship for you, Leo. So don't stress about this. Follow your intuition. If you really feel like this is not the right person, be honest and be upfront. Let them know. And don't play with people's feelings, If you want to play hard to get, that's I guess, but think about this person who's putting in the effort. Because there's some Leos like that. I'm not a Leo, psych, I am. All right, let's go to Virgo. This situation. Tell me about the situation with the Virgo. For the month of May 2025. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? No? Okay, I gotta go. No? Okay, I gotta go. All right, I have you dealing with a Pisces, very, very strong Pisces. I have two, let me just call them power cards. Two Pisces power cards. I'm going to start saying that. A Pisces power cards. There's three Pisces power cards. So you could be doing, let's just put it like this. You could be dealing with the Pisces. If not, you're dealing with maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like communication is not all there. I feel like it's hard to communicate with this person, or for this person to be honest with you, or you to be honest with this person. I also feel like, if you're meeting this Pisces in May, it's gonna be kind of too fast, uncalculated. You're gonna stumble, you're gonna fall. I have the 8 of Wands on the reverse or on the negative side, and also the Fool on the negative side. It goes too fast, too quick. We don't even realize what we're doing, and we wake up with each other in bed, and then we end up regretting because there is no forward movement in this connection. As much as someone tries to offer love, like as much as somebody says, "Hey, can I see you? Can I buy you some Starbucks? Can I buy you a burger? Can I get you dinner? Can I take you some food? Can I, what can I do for you?" Somebody's like, "No, I'm busy. I can't." They don't answer. You answer the messages. They throw little lies like, "Oh yeah, my cat is sick." They don't even have a cat. It just becomes very difficult. And that is due because it just went too fast, too quick. Like it was just out of control. And sometimes when we have those energies, it's just one of those, for some of you Virgos, is one of those, going out into town or into some sort of bar and just having like a crazy night out where you're just like, oh shoot, things just got out of control. I wasn't expecting that. Let me see what this person feels or thinks about you here. How they feel. They want you. They really do want you. Are you the one playing hard to get, Virgo? Are you the one being a little mysterious here? They want you. They get a really good vibe from you, They also want to see you again. They really do. This person could also be a drinker. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who drinks a lot. It's funny how I said like like when you go to the bar, before I got that card of drinking. Like when you go to the bar and, you drink too much and then you wake up with somebody in bed. Yeah. They do like you and they do want to meet up with you again, but this person is more interested in like meeting up and having drinks or something like that. They're not going to take a leap of faith right away with you, Virgo. They're saying it's too fast. They're saying, I don't know who you're dealing with. Maybe a Pisces that, drinks a lot. But, and I feel like this Pisces likes to talk a lot. And the reason why they talk a lot is because they have a lot to say. But, like, they want to, of course, the way they talk is like they want to project their past into you. Like, they want you to recognize, yeah, Virgo, they want you to recognize where they're coming from, so that you know what you're getting into without saying it directly to you. So this person could be like, oh yeah, in the past, yeah, like I did so much for this person and they took all this from me and that's why I'm guarded. So anyways, let's grab a drink. And then, they start saying something else. And it's like you start getting all this information and they're telling you stories about their past, or they're telling you stories about their insecurities where they're kind of actually telling you what you're getting into, This person has a lot of childhood trauma. Whoever you're dealing with could be this Pisces, could also be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Have a Wheel of Fortune here. That's a Sagittarius power card. What are we playing, Pokemons? Could be a Sagittarius, but they're not being fully honest. They have a lot of, childhood trauma they haven't dealt with. They take like the wrong turns all the time. Like this person's karma is like plain, or just giving them like a lot of difficulties, right? A lot of lessons. Their their character is pretty cool though. They you know, it's somebody who is always looking at the positives, but I feel like they're only like that when they're like a little buzzed. Whoever you're dealing with, I feel like they drink. Then maybe they're not telling you because the high priestess is here, but maybe they're not telling you. They're not telling you everything about them, but they're telling you like the highlights. But I feel like when this person drinks, they're like cool, and they don't have to be a drunk. I'm not saying that they're a drunk, you know. I'm just saying like when they're just sipping on that wine, they feel better, they feel more calmer, they can open up a little bit more, have good conversations, you know. This person is healing. This person has been healing. But this person's karma has been playing this crazy role in their life. It feels like they've been in some sort of karmic cycle for like 10 years or something like that. And that's something that they could be telling you, you know. For 10 years, it's been really hard for me. It's cool. How do you feel about this person? Virgo, Four of Pentacles. You're like, I want to help you. It's Four of Pentacles on the positive side. And you're telling me that you want to help. You want to understand this person. And you want to help this person, you know, get better or finalize the lessons. You know, get over that bad karma that they carry. Maybe even get you know, get sober or something like that. Like you really want to help this person out. You're really interested in this person, and you want to invest. It's just that you don't know how to. Like you're very positive and not optimistic about this person, but it's like your resources, maybe you can't help them that much, you know? Maybe like your hands are tied or something like that. You have the Ten of Swords on, you know, I believe is the negative side. So it's like, it's for you, the way you feel about this person is like there is so much potential and you care about them, Virgo, so much. But at the same time, you're like, this is going to be difficult. This is not going to work out. I don't think you have that much hope. You do have interest and you do have, I don't know, some sort of open heart when it comes to this person because you do want to love them, but deep down you know that it's they're not going to accept you. You can't perform. I don't know what that means, but they might not accept you. You don't have enough. You think you don't have enough. You think you can't help them. But you want to. You're dealing with something else. The Tower. Virgo. You got something lingering from your past as well. It's like, don't take this the wrong way, and don't, you know, like I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that, you know, but it's like two, I don't want to say broken people, but I already said it, you know, like two people that have had difficulties in life and are still trying to mature and evolve to be a better, stronger human being, you know, and both of you guys have different issues, you know, but it's kind of like similar battles, you know what I mean? Virgo, you have a lot of history. You have a lot of history that lingers around you that you haven't been able to release. Just like that person, but that person is like, they're using maybe alcohol to, like, you know, cope with it, you know, which is really not the best thing, because all they do is that they're putting a band-aid on it, and alcohol is like the worst thing you can do. If you really want to heal some sort of wound, you have to sober up. because all you're doing is pouring alcohol on that wound. And for you to continue feeling healed, you're gonna have to be an alcoholic for the rest of your life. And maybe that's not bad for some of you guys, but I don't know if you ask your doctor, I don't know if that's gonna be, good for you guys either. I don't see no addictions on your side though, Virgo. I really don't. I see like you're following your intuition. You're like going within yourself. You carry a lot of heaviness in your heart, but at the same time, it's like you don't let it hold you back, or you don't use something else. I feel like for you, Virgo, it's more like you get don't shoot the messenger. Maybe you get a little comfortable. You get a little lazy. You get a little. Maybe you just want to stay home. Antisocial, like you just want to disconnect from the world, not in that way, but more like you just want solitude, and maybe that's what it is too. Is like for you, it's difficult to overcome that. For some of you Virgos, is like you feel better being on your own and being safe in this little place and dealing with your issues. You're going to continue to talk to this person. You're going to continue to put in the effort. Page of Wands on the upright. It's it's not energy of like making miracles happen or moving mountains for this person, but you are going to continue to be positive. You're going to continue to be funny, optimistic. You're going to continue to give this person positive energy, You found somebody you're interested on, and I feel like this person is pushing you to overcome some of the obstacles you have, not in life, but like as far as your persona. This person's pushing you to like step out of the ordinary here, or step out of your comfort zone even. They're pushing you to do that, and I feel like you have something. It's like the yin and the yang. You have something that this person could use. It's like they're pushing you to be some sort of way, and you're gonna push them to be. It's like both of you guys are gonna heal or something like that. It's pretty cool. But right now, I feel like that through the month of May, there's gonna be a lot of blockages, a lot of information that's gonna like psych you out. Where you're gonna be like, oh shoot, I didn't know that about you. I didn't know life was that messed up to you. I didn't know people have been that messed up to you. I see someone crying too. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attracted. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Ooh. What is the outcome between these two? What's the outcome? I don't like this deck. Well, I mean, I do like it, but I don't like giving readings like this. I really don't. I'd rather stay to the upright, because there's enough bad cards on the tarot on the upright position. It's like reading reversals and negatives is like making it more difficult and making it more. It's like me like sticking my finger onto your wound or putting salt on your cut, or maybe some lime or something. It's like, ugh, yeah. It's just too much, I feel like, yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of separation when it comes to like maybe standstill, maybe like a little bit of a slowdown when it comes to this connection, but I feel like in the future you guys are going to be one for the other. You guys are going to be one for the other. And I have a water sign. It's a water sign. If it's not a water sign, it's going to be I have a Sagittarius fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. A fire sign. If it's not a Pisces. I have a lot of Pisces though. Cool. I think the beginning is going to be crazy. It's one of those love stories where it's like two people meet and it's like they unload so much on each other and then they just go their separate ways, and then they're like, you know, maybe like a week or 2 weeks, you know, of no talk, like, hey, I really want to see you again. Me too. Me too. I want to see you. Like, I've been thinking about everything you told me. And it's crazy. I feel like there's a possibility of like you guys committing long term and having growth and expansion with that, you know, final card with the Empress on the positive side. Yeah. Let's go to Libra. Tell me about the situation here for May 2025. Who's this person? Oof, the devil. The devil on the upright. 9 of Pentacles on the upright. Ooh. Ooh la la, Libra. Who are you meeting? Who are you talking to? Ooh. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. It's like I'm just... Devil on the upright is not as bad as on the reverse or on the negative side. 9 of Pentacles on the upright, good. 6 of Pentacles on the upright, yes, good. Whoever you're dealing with, Libra, they're, you know, financially stable. They're also someone that you admire. You feel like they got their shit together. They're also there's something about them that you cannot stop, you know, staring at them, looking at them. They could be a drinker. They drink a lot of alcohol. And yeah, because of the King of Cups on reverse and the Devil here. Yeah, they do have some sort of addiction issues. Nothing too bad, nothing too negative, because the Devil is in the positive. But ain't the Devil ever gonna be your friend? The Devil's never ever going to be your friend. And just so you know, the Devil is just energy you create. It's just ideas you give power to. Like, I can't stop drinking. I can't stop doing this. I can't stop searching the P word. You know, I can't stop da-da-da. And you're saying, okay, I cannot. It's not an actual, you know, weird entity, you know, grabbing your hand and going and grabbing that that 6-pack or that bottle of Jack or whatever. No, it's you. You're doing that. So we have somebody here who likes to drink or that cannot hold their alcohol at all. This person has had issues with alcohol, but overall, I feel like you feel very fond of this person, Libra. You are so attracted to this person. Like you're just fascinated by this person. There's something about this person that you can't stop dealing with them. Even if they have issues like that, and you know, you just can't. If it's not you, then it's this person. This person is like, oh my God, I'm all about the Libra. I want Libra. All I want is the Libra. Could be dealing with the water sign, Capricorn, strong Capricorn, because there's a lot of pentacles. The devil is a Capricorn card. That's the Capricorn's power card, the devil. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an Aries. Wow. Regardless of what's going on here, you could also be you don't have, like, it doesn't have to be bad. Drinking doesn't have to be bad, like, but I have to put it out there. But, it's like alcohol has ruined a lot of lives, has killed people. People have died, overdosed on alcohol, or, and people have driven drunk and destroyed other people's lives, if not taking away people. So it's just, although it doesn't have to be that bad, because alcohol is found everywhere. It's something that it shouldn't be like, oh, because the King of Cups is coming up in the reverse. So this person, I don't think they can hold their alcohol or something like that, or they have a weakness for alcohol. Anyways, there could also be like very jealous of people around you. Okay, they probably won't let anybody around you, especially with that devil card there. It's like, again, the devil is never your friend. So, but it's in the positive. So it doesn't, it feels like it's not the devil, like, let me show you the devil on this deck. That's the devil. It doesn't feel like a devil, huh? But it is the devil. That's the thing. Here's the devil on the negative side. Oh yeah, that one's scary, right? That one's scary. But this one's even more scary because you don't think the devil is bad, You do have, you guys do have the Fool on the upright. So they do want to take a leap of faith with you. So whoever this is could be saying, hey, I really want to be in a connection with them, or in I want to be committed to you. I want to date you. I want to see where this could go long term, because I think, Libra, they're saying that if you have blonde hair, if you're a Libra with blonde hair, they're all over you. But if you're a male Libra with brown hair, same thing, they do want you really bad. If you have black hair, I don't know if this oh God, let me just hurry up and finish this. How do they feel about Libra? Tell me how this person feels about Libra. They're not telling you their next move. They're not fully open, but you can tell me, Libra, that this person, like, they're very spiritual, like, maybe they're into like Zodiac signs, or like tarot or stuff like that, or maybe they're very spiritual, maybe they're like astrology or the moon and stuff like that. But this person could also be like reading tarot about you or something like that. I don't know. You just put it that way. They're also very quiet. They're very quiet, but they watch you from afar. Five of Cups. I think you guys already had some sort of missed out opportunity here. This is gonna be somebody that you guys met in the past, and it wasn't like all the way. Like, maybe you met, and then something happened to this person, and it wasn't able to move forward. But now they're here. Ten of Swords. This person's telling me that they're gonna reject. They're going to reject you, or I don't know. Maybe they're just not confident. Yeah. So this could be somebody that maybe already knows you, Libra, and they want to clear things. It feels like you guys had a missed out opportunity. If it's not like that, it feels like this person tried to hit on you 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago, or something like that. And now they're back. they want to make things right, or they want, Six of Swords is like they want clarity. They want to see if you're still interested, because they for so long they still have this. They're fascinated by you. They see you as a Nine of Pentacles. They see you as somebody who's very empowered, someone who is like, could be a businesswoman, career woman, or businessman, career man. Here, you got a lot going on when it comes to like career and finances. Let's see how you feel about this personally, bro. Four of Wands in the negative sign. You don't see, like, there's something about them, but you don't see yourself with them. You feel like it's that you guys are just not. You guys probably don't have chemistry, or you guys don't really align. There could be like a age difference. You could be then with the Leo, air sign, or the Capricorn. A lot of air too. Three of Cups. Something's gonna happen between y'all two. Something's gonna happen between y'all two where you're gonna be like, yeah, this guy or this woman is crazy. This person is crazy. Four of Wands in the reverse or on the negative side means that, again, there's some sort of disappointment in the connection. The connection doesn't, like, there's no chemistry, or it doesn't feel good. It feels a little dead. It feels a little cold. It feels like there's no potential there. There's, you think that there's going to be a lot of work either from your side or from their side to make this go. You also don't have all the information, and you feel like this person's not telling you the truth about what's happening with them, or what happened in the past. There is clarity though, because the Sun is here, and you're telling me that you're getting clarity on this person, and the Three of Cups in the reverse is like, ooh, it's no good. It's no bueno. There's clarity when it comes to this person, and I feel like you're gonna choose yourself. You're going to choose to heal. You're going to choose to move forward on your own and live and leave this person in the dust. No wonder they're getting the Ten of Swords there. They do have the Ten of Swords on their side. And the Five of Cups, missed that opportunity. Missed that opportunity. There's something about I think you're doing this, Libra, because you don't trust a person, obviously, right? But there's something about you still being interested in this person. Like, you're still interested, but you're forcing yourself to not engage with this person, not reconcile or come together, or even if it's the first date, like, you're choosing to push this person away or not give this person an opportunity because for some reason your intuition is telling you something about this person. The Strength card is here as well at the bottom of the deck, and it's like, that's something where, like, to me, that's an energy where somebody's like you force yourself to not give this person an opportunity right now. Like, even though, so there is something that you like about this person, but there's a lot of things that you don't like about this person, and one of those, or maybe, you are choosing to hold back from this person on purpose. I don't see, on your side, I don't see any growth. I don't see any possibilities. I don't think you're interested. I really don't. I really don't think you're interested. Or maybe you're not hopeful. You're not, you just don't see it. And they just want, they want clarity. They want to come towards you. Like, they want to make things right. They don't want to feel in the Five of Cups. I feel like whoever you're dealing with, again, Five of Cups is a feeling the victim. They feel like the victim, but I feel like they brought this on themselves or whatever. Damn. Very negative readings. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Very contradicting. It could be that someone, might be saying, hey, yeah, I do like you, but deep down it's like they don't. Because on your side, Libra, you have the sun on the upright, so it's like clarity, but all the cards are on the reverse. So it could be that you're just being a nice person. You're just being a super nice Libra and saying, hey, how are you? And not, being honest with this person. What's the outcome between these two? I don't even know why I get an outcome here. Why? I don't know. Tower. That's it. Breakup. The illusions are being broken down and we're burning down the house. If this was somebody you've been dealing with since like April, or like I said, like maybe someone from the past, is like, yeah, you're not gonna let them come back, or you're just not interested at all. This person's just gonna realize you're not interested. Scorpio. Here we go. First card pops out. You could be dealing with a Cancer here. Cancer. The Chariot. That's the power card of the Cancer. Maybe a Taurus. It's looking pretty good. Ooh. You got Cancer. You got Taurus. You got Aquarius. Who are you dealing with, Scorpio? I have somebody here again. Cancer, Taurus, or strong Aquarius. I also have your card of Scorpio here. I'm going to say this, Scorpio, and I want to give you a really good reading, but I cannot give you a good reading because of the cards that are, especially your card. You have the Tower here, but I really want to give you a good reading. I'm going to say this, like, chill, relax. I feel like the universe gave you something good. This could be vice versa. The universe is giving you something good, and somebody like messes it up. Like someone just doesn't appreciate, because you're getting the Chariot, you're getting the Hierophant and the Star. This is wish fulfillment. This is long term. And this is also like a person that is willing to embark on difficulties and face life together. I like when the Chariot comes up in a relationship or in a love matter, because it does pertain to somebody or to someone that we're fated to be with, if you believe in that. I'm just gonna say it as whatever the tarot book said. It's someone that is fated to be with us, or it's fated to be in our path, and that is kind of like we have this similar path together, and regardless of the obstacles, you know, there's going to be solutions, and both of you guys are going to be able to like overcome those obstacles. The only thing that I have here is because somebody's acting a little bit selfish. It feels like they're maybe there's an apology to be that somebody's not accepting, or someone is not giving, that is making this relationship a little complicated. Tower, the Page of Cups on the negative side. It was so good. It was so freaking good until somebody just started acting selfish. Somebody just, you know, withdraw their emotions, their feelings. The Ace of Cups in the negative side here. How do they feel about Scorpio here? All right, Scorpio, they're telling me that you like to get a lot of attention. You're very hard to deal with. You're very hard to deal with, or you're very hard to deal with. They're telling me that it was hard to be aligned with you. Remember that, you know, how I said the Chariot, like you guys will encounter obstacles together, and you guys are supposed to work together to overcome the obstacles and in the long-term connection, or, you know, you guys think about it this way, you know, the Chariot is like, it's the spiritual car. And when you guys get that, if both of you guys get in that Chariot, you guys will go a long way, you know. That's why it has, like, I don't know, some tarot cards have like 2 lions or 2 tigers. One is black and one is white. Is because it's the yin and yang. Is because both of you guys have each other's back. But something happened here. Somebody got mad. Somebody got upset. There's no apology being given. They'd rather swallow their pride. And they're not even looking at you. They're not even locking eyes anymore. You know, they can't even do that anymore. They're also saying that it's been very difficult to deal with you. That all you want is attention. 3 of Cups, yeah. 3 of Cups in the reverse side, no. You're not offering them a reconciliation. You're not offering them time or emotions anymore. You're not. They're also saying that you're not investing in this connection anymore, Scorpio. The truth came out. The truth came out, or, you know, Scorpio just literally said, I don't want this anymore. For some reason, I felt like it was you. When I said someone is swallowing their pride, or somebody's just not withdrawing their energy, I felt like it was you, Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about this person? 9 of Cups. You don't want this person. You don't like this person. Why? They lied to you. Shoot. Okay, Scorpio, you're telling me here you could be dealing with the fire sign, okay, as well. Queen of Wands here, but you feel like this person is that you don't trust them. This person's immature. You're telling me this person's immature. You're telling me that you rather pour your cup, you know, on the lawn than, you know, give your cup to this person. It's a done deal. Like you just don't think you can give any more energy or any more time to this connection. This could be somebody that you meet in May and then you guys break up right away. Or this is someone that is like, you guys broke up in April and they're still here, but, it's like you don't want anything to do with them. You know that they're trying to say, that this person is saying anything they can just to get back, just to get back with you, They're a liar. They're lying. That's what you're telling me. Are they lying? I don't know. They have the sun on the upright. That's why I said you could be dealing with the Leo, but they have the sun on the upright. So they're being honest and they're being truthful and they're being open. You could also tell me that this person is, could be the one that is they're hard to read. They also don't want to invest. It's like a back and forth between two people where they don't even know what they want. But you're telling me that you'd rather throw that cup away than to give it to them. Maybe, and somebody here, they rather swallow their pride and keep moving forward than going back to this. There is something about this connection. And if you're dealing with somebody, that kind of you resonate with this, where it's like a weird connection where it's like you guys have this strong connection, like this feeling about each other, but at the same time it's like you guys are not making it happen, or you guys are pushing each other away. It's weird because it seems like it could be a really good connection, but again, I think pride gets on the way. Some sort of pride. I only say that because, the Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Star are in the upright, and those are the first three cards. So, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and that could be both of you guys, because both of you guys are saying that no. But both of you guys are also showing up in this reading. That's weird. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Maybe both of you guys have a lot of pride, and maybe you are dealing with the Leo who's super proud, But I know Scorpios can oh man, they can be proud. Like they oh man. You don't know what to do. You guys don't know what to do with each other. You guys feel connected. You guys feel energetically connected, yet you guys cannot see each other in person or physically. That is weird. That is weird. It's two people that don't want to see each other but feel energetically connected. And I'm not saying that you guys already went out or whatever, or you guys were already in a relationship, but this is weird. This could be somebody that you just met, and through like messages and not seeing each other in person, but it's like you guys feel very connected. Like there's something very strong, but at the same time, because you guys feel something very strong, both of you guys are like, nope, heck no. And that's what it is. That's actually, if you're dealing, you know what, I'm going to say this. Like I said, you're probably dealing with the Cancer or Taurus or Aquarius, but because the Sun card here is like, I don't think I ever gone along with like a Scorpio. Scorpios are cool, but Leo and a Scorpio is a power struggle. It's a power struggle, and if you are dealing with the Leo, then that's probably what it is. But it says that the potential is really good. If you guys get over your egos, the potential is going to be really, really good. Very highly spiritual connection. whatever. I think you guys are already connected spiritually. If this is if a person is making you feel a certain way and you haven't met them in person, it's because maybe your intuition is telling you something. You know, it's not because they're an energy vampire. They're stealing my energy, Virgo. I'm telling you right now. And they can't do that. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I'm too much sometimes. I am way too much. Yeah, Ringo. The reason why I don't succeed in work and in life is because of them. Okay, let's go. Sagittarius. The situation person coming towards you in the month of May. In regards to love. Hangman could be a Pisces. You guys always get a Pisces for some reason, Saggy. Another Pisces card. Ooh, 2 Pisces power cards. Could be dealing with the Pisces. This situation is moving forward though, where it feels stuck. It feels like you don't have all the information. It feels like somebody's holding back. Someone's very quiet, keeping secrets. It's bothering you in your sleep. You're having dreams about this person, nightmares about this person. Seven of Cups in the, the negative side of the person's having nightmares, or maybe the person is not even being able to sleep, Here. The illusions are not happy. Sometimes how we have we tend to create this illusion in our heads, and it's a good one. It's a pretty one. Like, oh yeah, we're running down the, I don't know, the aisle or whatever, holding hands, or we're getting married, whatever, and everybody's around, right? But then the 7 of Cups is illusions, but in the negative side. So it's like it's building fear, it's building nightmares. It's just negative overall. You're losing sleep, or they're losing sleep because of you, Saggy. What are you doing, Saggy? They're also over drinking because of you. The Hermit could be a Virgo as well. Strong Pisces or Virgo. They cannot sleep. They have you in their mind. That's all they think about, Sag. That's all this person thinks about. It's just you. But there's no communication. There's no forward movement. The Hangman, the High Priestess. Even if there is communication with that Hangman, it's like nobody. It's like dead end. It's like, it's like when you're interested on someone, and you keep texting them to see if you get some momentum, something going. There's always that blockage, or you always get friend zone, or there's always that, kind of, text where you're like, I don't even know where to go from here. I don't even know if this person wants to talk to me. I think this person hates me. Someone's going crazy over you. Somebody's going crazy over you, Sagittarius. I know Saggies. Well, I dated a Saggy. I married a Saggy. And recommend the Saggy. I recommend the Saggy. Well, I'm single now, so, Well, I'm divorced, so it's good for a quick time or good time. Never mind. I should just not say anything. Yeah. I feel like you have somebody in your surroundings where, in the month of May, Sag, where you don't know what to do with them. You don't want to give this person too much leverage in the connection. I feel like this person is like losing sleep over you. I also feel like this person, it's a little, if they're feeling ignored, like they'll do things against you. I just don't like the King of Cups in reverse, or not in reverse, but on the negative side. King of Cups in the negative side is a really bad person. It's somewhat like the devil. It's very manipulative. And, the King of Cups in the negative lets their emotions get a hold of them, and they'll do a lot of bad things. Very unbalanced individual. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Well, there it is. Temperance. They feel like with you, it feels really good, but it feels like nothing solid. With you is really hard to get balance. No wonder they're having nightmares about you. Because the temperance is in the negative side, so it's like there's no balance, there's no mediation, there's no healing. It's just blockages. 5 of Wands on the negative side. This person is going through it. Internal conflicts. They want, they want to get into fights, if not with you, with other people, because they have so much anger and all they can. Oh man, this person's crazy. This person's aggressive. Maybe not towards you, but towards other people. They feel like you guys are soulmates. This person, they feel like you guys are soulmates. 2 of Cups in the upright, 10 of Cups in the upright. You guys were meant for each other. This has to be a water sign. This has to be like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's a lot of water here. There's that King of Cups, two Pisces power cards, and then the 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups in the upright. This has to be a water sign, but it doesn't have to be, right? Regardless of all this drama and all these crazy emotions, and like this person is like, yeah, but Sagittarius and I were meant to be together, Sagittarius only sees happiness with me, and I only see happiness with Sagittarius. This person is delusional. This person is crazy. I don't know who you're dealing with, Saggy. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords in the upright. This person's, again, their mental state is like fluctuating. They're also getting a lot of anxiety when you avoid them, when you don't reply. They want to retaliate. They want to be aggressive with other people. You're telling me you gave them an opportunity, Sagittarius. I'm going to tell you this, all right? I don't know. I'm going to tell you this, Saggy. You're telling me you gave them a fair opportunity. And if you guys are dealing with each other and this is like evolving in the month of May, or this is happening right now, It's like you gave them a fair opportunity, a fair chance with, with good intentions, with positive vibes and everything like that. But you're telling me also that they didn't appreciate the connection. They are always broke. They don't have enough money. They're lazy. They're cold-hearted. They can't seem to love. They also seem very depressed. King of Cups in the negative sign, very, very depressed. And then, they messed up. Like, they didn't get a hold of the connection of the situation. Like, you're telling me that you had to end this. Ten of Swords. You were the one who needed to put this bad cycle, or maybe in May, maybe you're the one who's gonna have to do that. Break up with this person. I don't think you like what they're offering. I don't think you like it. They might not be offering enough. It's like, this is funny because some Sagittarius told me that a while back. It's like, love won't pay the bills. And on your side, you're just saying that either you're moving on, you're taking a leap of faith somewhere else. But yeah, this person has a lot of issues. The situation gets out of control quick. There's no control in this connection. Okay. Somebody makes a lot of promises and then they break them. You're telling me that this person has like some sort of mental issue or something like that going on. Maybe they need to get checked or something like that. Crosswatcher is like, oh, hell no. Let me find out where this terror lives. Crosswatcher's like, oh, hell no, I ain't crazy. And Sag is like, yeah, Rigo, yeah, you're right. Exactly. How do you see that in the cards, Rigo? That's exactly what I feel like. And, Crosswatcher's like, oh, no. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. For some of you guys are already in some sort of commitment, but it's not moving forward because your partner, you are breaking this up. You're saying no. Sag, you're the one saying no. No, thank you. Your person over here still thinks that you guys are soulmates, and they still think that you guys are gonna get back together. Are you guys gonna get back together? Maybe because there is separation. There's not a breakup, but there's separation. So maybe that you guys will have an opportunity to come back and assess the situation later on. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Either you're still hanging on to your ex, Saggy, or they are still all crazy about their ex. Crazy about their ex, crazy about you, crazy about... This is a crazy. This is a crazy person. Let me see the outcome. What's the outcome here for Sagittarius? Okay. You're going to focus on yourself, Saggy. If you do break up from this, if you guys do break up, both of you guys are going to walk away from this, okay? For now. But I feel like, I think both of you guys, or one person here is closed out. They're not available right now. They're looking into other things. And even one of you guys is, they're rather focused on the kids or their kids. They don't mind being a single parent, or they don't mind being, parenting alone or whatever. They'd rather do that. Whether that's you, Saggy, or whether that's them, they're saying, I got my son, I got my daughter, like I got them, I got my kids. I don't need all this drama and all this BS. I'll be fine on my own. Let's see how long you guys last apart. Oh, shoot. I like it like that. Let's go. All right, so we got Saggy done. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Capricorn. Capricorn, let's go. Tell me about this person or this situation that Capricorn is going to be dealing with in the month of May, or maybe even right now. Let me get some soda. Ugh. I don't like it. Capricorn, you have a Queen of Wands. You have a fire sign here on the negative side. Five of Swords, no bueno. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Seven of Cups. On the negative side, no bueno. Ugh, I hate reading reversals. All right, you have a situation here. I think you might fall off out of a relationship because somebody is, you think someone is doing something sketchy, but they're not. Okay. I feel like you're being, okay, if this is you're being the victim of your own psychological warfare. Whatever that means. I feel like someone is creating things. Someone's creating, ideas and situations and images and visions in their head that is leading this connection to just, I don't think you guys are breaking up. I think even if you guys do or are separated right now or do end up breaking up, I feel like both of you guys are gonna want to come back, or this person's gonna want to come back, because I have the Eight of Cups, but in the way of them coming back or you coming back to them, both of you guys will come back. You guys are mirroring each other's energy. Oh my God. The Strength card. We have a situation here where two people want each other so bad, that they're scared of coming together, or that they keep, again, creating visions and weird stories in their head. You could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign. It's a little bit of air too. Water is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Air is going to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys are, oh my God. Like a lot of drama here, and a lot of that is illusions. A lot of the difficulties that you guys encounter or will encounter in May, it's going to be all because your mind is playing tricks, because you're unsure. Seven of Cups in the reverse is illusions, but they're working against you instead of, You know, we all have that dream and that positive illusion of, you know, driving that car, opening that door to that nice house, or, you know, going to the Bahamas or whatever. And those are dreams we form, right? And they're illusions. They're like dreams. And that's how we manifest them. But the Seven of Cups on the negative side here is like, hey, whatever you're thinking, whatever is going on in your head, it's working against you. Especially when it comes to like to this connection, this relationship here. How do they feel about Capricorn? Queen of Pentacles on the negative sign. I think they're not overstressing. I think you might be the one overstressing about them. Why? Okay. The World card, Six of Swords in the negative sign, King of Knights, Knight of Swords, the World in reverse. This person is, it's the way this person is working out their energy is like they're manipulating it. They're making it seem like they're not going to invest anymore in this connection. They're not giving you clarity. They're not talking to you. They're not being open. They're not giving you another opportunity. They're closing out the cycle here. But then here they come with a lot of communication. So I feel like this person wants to give you a kind of a, I don't know why I want to say it like this, but a taste of your own medicine. I don't know what that means. And if that's not for you, then that's not for you. But it's like this person wants to show you that if for whatever reason, if they need to walk away, they'll walk away. And I think even this person says like, we're done, we're through. There's nothing more here. Don't talk to me. Don't like my pictures. Don't comment. Don't follow me on social media. But then they want communication. They're the ones that at the end, after, you know, like making you feel like, hey, we're done. You know, like it's never going to happen. And now they want to communicate with you. Now there's some sort of positive, a positive conversation because they have the Nine of Swords. So they do want to talk after them pulling their energy, after them not giving you clarity, after them not, you know, saying that there's no way of fixing this. They feel heartbroken. They feel heartbroken. Ten of Cups in the negative sign, they feel heartbroken. And that's probably what it is that, you know, the way they feel about the connection, maybe they do love you, or maybe they do care about you, Capricorn, but they got hit pretty hard in the ego. They got hit pretty hard. Maybe not in the ego, maybe in the heart. You must have done something. Let's see how you feel, what you're thinking about them. And you feel like they're your soulmate. Two of Cups on the upright. Ooh, that's your power card, the Devil in the reverse. You love them and you cannot be without them. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you tell me, Capricorn. You cannot be disconnected from them. You cannot disconnect yourself. If you're going through a breakup with this person, it is driving you crazy. You're crying. I don't care if you're a dude. You're crying. You're not sleeping. You want them. You're begging to come back. Wow. I wasn't expecting that from a Capricorn. The Justice, the Death card. You want some sort of like fair trial when it comes to this. Like, you want another opportunity. You want this person to be fair with you, Capricorn. But at the same time, I feel like you know that this is done because, again, this person already told you it's impossible to get, back into the cycle. It's done. They closed it out. Like, they might not even be communicating with you anymore. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You feel like this person left you out in the cold. You also have the Death card. And there's snow on the Death card here. Look. So you could be telling me that you're a little lost right now. You're still going through the emotions. You're still trying to break free from this. But with the Devil, 2 cups in the Devil, you're bonded to this person. Like, it's gonna take you years to disconnect from this person. Like, like maybe you can get a divorce right now if you're married or whatever. But it's it's like it's gonna take you years for you to like be able to release this person, like mentally. Let's just say mentally. But if you want to hear it, also energetically. This is one of those situations where 2 of Cups and the Devil. Oh my God. Stop. 2 of Cups and the Devil energy is like love that is literally unbreakable, but when it's unbreakable in the sense of like within your heart, within your mind, it's like no matter what you do, no matter who you date, no matter how much time you give it, like that person's still gonna be there. That person, the image of that person, the wanting to go back to that person, the wanting to be with that person is still gonna be there. 2, 3, 4, 20, 30 years after, you're still thinking about this person. Because the 2 Cups is in the upright, and that's like soulmate. That's a really good energy to have, right? And then the Devil is on the reverse side, which is, or the negative side, which is like literally bonded to it. Like you're chained up to this. And that's your card. It's just that we're creating some sort of idea and analogy that you can't be without this person. You can't live without this person. And that's what you're creating. You're strapping the chain on your own neck. You're doing it. I feel like there's somebody here still like begging or still giving a second chance, okay? So I feel like even I'm telling you at the beginning, or not at the beginning, but like around, if you're dealing with somebody that, like you really like, but they're not giving you the opportunity to come back or to make things right, just give them some time, because they're the ones who are going to open up the lines of communication with you, okay? And I think that's going to happen once you like realize that you got to move on. When you just try to, if you're the one asking for a second chance, don't. Because if you withdraw your energy from this person, I think that's when this person like chooses to come back and kind of like open up like, means of communication here. Like, so you have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So I do feel like both of you guys have an opportunity to work on this, although there is a lot of manipulation and there's a lot of like fears and illusions that are like working against you guys. I don't think you guys trust each other. That's the thing. I don't think you guys trust each other at all, and I don't think you guys are gonna be able to trust each other. And then it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I feel like somebody here is asking for another opportunity. It's not being given, but later on, maybe there will be an opportunity. I don't know. I feel like the opportunity comes when you just mind your own business and forget about this person. And that's when they come back. Reconciliation at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm telling you. Very complicated reading. I'm also very tired, and I shouldn't have done an all Zodiac sign. I should have just done free tarot readings. Should have done free tarot readings. And I would have been on bed, like on my bed right now. But no. I'll make it up tomorrow. I'll do something fun tomorrow. I won't read reversals anymore. You tell me if... I just don't like giving readings like that. I think I connect better when I just read like, you know, uprights. But we'll see. It's also more interesting because there's a lot of people that listen to tarot just to listen, not necessarily to like actually I mean, I've gotten like comments and emails from people that are like, I like to listen to your voice. I don't even listen to the tarot. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I like to listen to your voice. Like sometimes I fall asleep listening to your voice, and you know, it's like, okay, well, there's people out there that really don't care about the tarot, but maybe the story about it, you know, it's like maybe a reading is a story for people, and they're like, oh, wow, interesting. And there's some people that get so deep into the reading that they're like, nah, that's not me. Nah, I don't do that. I'm not a Leo like that. I'm not a Sagittarius like that. Like, and I'm like, whoa, chill. Relax. Ain't nobody saying your specific name and calling you out. Nobody. I don't know, some people are just like, take it to the heart. Oh shoot. I think those are like the people that are barely starting to listen to like to tarot. And they're like, you know, like if you've been listening to tarot for like the past, I don't know, 5-10 years, you're gonna be like, huh, I used to be that one person. I used to be that one person when, you know, they will talk bad about the cross watcher, and I was the cross watcher, and I will reply on the comments saying, you witch, you. Oh snap. Sometimes we just get too deep into it. But let's see. Aquarius situation for May. This love situation. What do we have here? What are you dealing with? Judgment. Someone from the past. Nobody wants the past. Nobody wants the past. Only Aquarius. Like, no. There you are, my Aquarius. You have somebody in their feelings. You have somebody who you guys had a missed out opportunity. Either you, Aquarius, because you're coming up here, either you had a missed out opportunity or you're about to have a missed out opportunity in the month of May with somebody you keep going back to, who's some sort of a toxic connection. Every time you guys try to come back and make it right, it doesn't work out. You know, as balanced in the line as you want to come back into this connection, or you guys are saying that you guys are, It just doesn't work out in your favor. What's going on? The star card is in the negative side here. You guys feed off each other's energy here. You guys, it's I don't know, like the star card in reverse is like a card of like, the way I see it right now and the way I feel it's like you guys, both of you guys complement each other, but it's like both of you guys, it's like one gives and the other gives and it feels good. But then both of you guys are like, well, I'm giving and I shouldn't be giving that much. I don't know. It's weird. Like I'm seeing like a yin and yang, but then it stops because both of you guys are like, no, I ain't gonna put my energy on this anymore. I ain't gonna give any more energy to this connection anymore. And then the yin and the yang little, like circle or thing stops. You guys complement each other, but you guys have a lot of difficulties and obstacles here. You guys can't seem to be balanced. For some reason, life has given you guys a lot of blockages. 10 of Wands in the negative side. The 10 of Wands, it's a card of like, creating blockages. It's like self-imposed blockages. And the regular tarot, the regular tarot or the Rider-Waite tarot, some guy is like having a hard time trying to like take all the wands, trying to make things, trying to move forward in life, and he can't because he's got a lot. He's got way too much on his shoulder, or way too much, to push through. And in this one, the guy is literally stumbling down, like busting their face on the floor, and it's like, it's not even a blockage anymore. It's like it's a blockage, but at the same time it's like, oh man, like you're getting beat up, or they're getting beat up because of this. Hierophant in the negative side, there's, again, to me, when it's like that, I read it as differences. You guys are very, very different. You guys are alike. You guys complement each other, but you guys are very, very different. Somebody here is depressed. Somebody here is, rejecting the other. Someone can't love. Someone, I just want to love. I just want to love somebody, and the one I want to love won't love me. It's like you're saying that, Aquarius, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like whoever you're dealing with in May is like, this person saying, I just want to love Aquarius. And then you, Aquarius, you're saying, I just want to love, and nobody loves me. Or maybe vice versa. Maybe this person's saying, I just want to love and nobody loves me. But then you're saying, I just want to love this person, but they don't love me because they're wanting, like they don't see it. Like they don't recognize you. They don't appreciate you or whatever. I just want to love. You guys are soulmates. You guys recognize each other's energy from a long time ago, from the fucking Game of Thrones times, before we had cell phones and stuff like that. You guys, I don't know, had a little family in some shack somewhere. Six of Cups. Past lifetime connection here. Past life love. I don't know. You guys were in other lifetimes together or whatever. I don't see this going anywhere. I see the Judgment, but I think the Judgment is saying that it's done. It's okay. You guys understand that it goes nowhere. But this person could be, again, super sad about you. 5 of Cups. Or you're the one who's super sad. I can't tell. But let's see how they feel about you. How do they feel about Aquarius here? Tower. Ooh. You said you didn't want them, Aquarius. They're saying that Aquarius said that we cannot be together, or we don't match, or that this is no longer something that we can continue or keep moving forward. It could also be that this person gave you some sort of tower moment, like you saw something with this person and that gave you like that made you think that they didn't care about you or something like that. Usually towers like us, again, erupt, realization that this wasn't a connection, or this is no longer like a relationship anymore or anything like that. Not that it was, because I really don't see no commitment here. Like, even in the situation is all messed up and there's no commitment there. But this person's telling me that it's hard to talk to you. They're saying 6 of Swords in the reverse is like, there's really, like, 6 of Swords on the upright is like being clear and, going from like troubled waters to like calm waters. That's the positive side. But on the negative side is like, there's nothing there. Aquarius has no emotions. Aquarius doesn't even want to talk about their emotions. Aquarius can't even be honest with me and upfront. That's what they're saying, Aquarius. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what they're telling me with the 6 of Swords in reverse. They're saying that as much as they wanted to talk to you and as much as they wanted to, see if things could get fixed, it was just, this person has a lot to talk. A lot. They want to say a lot about you. They want to complain a lot. They're also saying Ace of Cups in the negative side. They're also saying that it was forced, that, they had to force you to do something, or they had to force you to love them. I don't know. It wasn't equal. It wasn't honest. It wasn't genuine love. They're complaining about you a lot, Aquarius. I'm not even gonna tell you. You have a Scorpio here, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, there's a lot of energies here, but they're telling me that they're playing like the victim, and that's why we have the 5 of Cups up there. They're kind of playing the victim here. Or they're telling me that they tried everything, but with you, Aquarius, it seemed like it was some sort of like you did it just because you wanted to be a nice person and you were never honest and truthful with them. That's how they're telling me that although I think this person was confused. Maybe they were confused because, let's just say this, maybe you couldn't love. Maybe you just didn't have anything within you, and this person was like, I wanted it all with Aquarius. and they end up losing you and losing themselves. This person is down to come back. This is somebody that you guys go back together. Like, you guys, for some reason, always come back to each other. This person is saying that you can come back into their life any day. Oh God. Eight of Cups. I think Eight of Cups in the negative here, but in the Eight of Cups here, they're telling me that they always come back to you, Aquarius, or they let you come back to them, because this person here has the key and could always come back. And that's the Eight of Cups, where, Eight of Cups pertains to like walking away from this connection, realizing your worth and saying, this is not, this doesn't serve me, and I gotta find something better. In this deck, on the negative side is like someone that can come and go as they please whenever they want to. And that's what they're saying, that you, Aquarius, can come and go any day, or that they're the ones who want to come back to you all the time, or they can, if they wanted to. They hold the key, literally. They're walking with the key there in their arm, and that is the key to the door. That is the key to the door, whatever that means. How does Aquarius feel about this person? The Chariot, okay. Six of Pentacles in the negative side. Ace of Wands, that's the second time I see the Ace of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. All right. The way you feel about this person is that you guys are definitely some sort of spiritual connection or partnership. You guys definitely do have a strong bond with that Chariot and the upright. You guys do have a strong bond, and like, you also will want to make this work out. The Ace of Wands, you also have a lot of passion for this person. You're very passionate. Yeah, you can tell that this person turns you on, Aquarius. Ace of Wands on the upright, or on the positive side, is like, yep. You could also be telling me that you wanted this connection, or you want this connection. You want a new beginning, but Queen of Cups in the negative side, you're not telling them. You rather just swallow your words. You rather just not waste your time. You guys are crazy. Not you, Aquarius. Well, you and this person. Y'all crazy. We have two people here who are weak for each other. One doesn't know what they want. Well, both of you guys don't know what you want. Like, you know you want each other, but you know that you're not gonna offer anything to each other. That is crazy. If I can write a book about this, it'll be like, like what I see here. It's kind of like, I didn't really watch it all the way, but the Notebook, the guy that builds the house, I don't know if he builds the house for this one girl that he fell in love, and then this girl is like literally going and just doing her thing, and this person is like mad in love with her, and he never gives up on her. But it also reminds me of Forrest Gump. Oh my God, what the heck is happening here, Aquarius? Run, Forrest, run. Oh wow. Like, it's, like, some people go through like I don't know. Like the way I see Forrest Gump is like, yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of movies are coming in, you know, like, and what was the other one? Castaway. The guy is mad in love with his wife throughout, like him being lost in the island. Like all he thinks about is the wife. They give up on him, and the wife remarries and I think has kids or something like that. And then he comes back. And that is so hard because you can tell that they love each other so much. But now they cannot be together anymore. With the Forrest Gump, like, Forrest Gump fell in love with this particular person, this woman, and the woman went around and literally slept with, I don't know, and was partying, doing drugs and all kinds of stuff. And he never gave up on her. Like he never gave up on her. In the Notebook, the guy never gave up on her. Even though she was, I don't know. I can't really fully remember that. All I remember was like, what do you want? What do you want? I don't know. It's not that easy. What do you want? Oh, man. You guys are funny. Okay. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So maybe there is substance abuse, or codependency could also be like somebody requires, company. Someone can distinguish between love and company. It's probably not. Scratch that. But if it fits, go ahead. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then you have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Let your friends help you, I guess, if you're lost. But they're not going to understand how you feel. That, is like that. The opposite of let your friends help you is like the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is like too many people telling you way too many things, confusing you, implementing ideas in your head. So it's like sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's not a good thing to do. I don't know. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance. Could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, Aquarius. But it's in the upright, so maybe there's some sort of balancing. If not, just healing. Maybe you just want to heal yourself. Maybe you just want a new beginning with someone else. And you just want to heal. You want to drink. You want to just be all about you and not worried about anything or anyone at this moment. But you have somebody feeling sorry. Oh God. Okay. What's the outcome for these two here? What's the outcome? Is it Forrest Gump? Is it the Notebook ending? What is it? I don't know if is that the Notebook? I don't know if that's the Notebook actually. I don't know. It doesn't look right. Every time you guys come back together, it's some sort of benefit. And every time you guys come back together, it feels like you guys rob each other. You guys rob each other for some reason. Whatever that means to you. For some of you guys, is like you rob each other of time. and it never works out. It's never right. Like, it's never planned right, like, it's like out of nowhere we're already talking, we're already here, we're already back with each other, and then it doesn't work out because something's not right or something didn't go right. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles in the negative side, and the Eight of Wands in the negative side. There's always some sort of interest, and I feel like you guys rob each other. I don't know, whatever that means. And that could also be that maybe you guys are meant to be with someone else, but when you guys come back together to this connection that has never worked out, or where you guys can't seem to like align, you guys rob each other of a possibility of or a chance of loving or connecting to somebody new. Maybe some sort of karmic cycle that's how it works, is what I'm getting, which is kind of crazy. Because tell me if you haven't felt like going back to somebody or going towards someone kind of robbed you of that opportunity to just find someone else, or you gave up somebody that was more promising than this one particular individual that maybe doesn't know what they want. All right, Pisces, fishy, fish, Pisces. Here we go. I am shuffling the cards right now, Pisces. And I see that you're striking gold, Pisces. You're winning in life, Pisces. You're making it happen, Pisces. Here we go. Tell me this situation, lover, the month of May 2025 for Pisces. Yeah, well, you're probably winning in life, but in love, I don't know. Oh, God. I just want to go to the gym. I'm a Pisces moon, so sometimes I'm sensitive, and people don't know that, because I'm a Leo sun, and I'm a Pisces moon, and I'm super sensitive. Super sensitive. I used to get butthurt like right away. Like if somebody was to say something to me, it would hit me like straight into my heart, and it would just, I would be like, oh nah. But now it's like whatever. Psh. Psh. I'm not saying that like I am evolved or whatever, but I'm definitely more matured. And shit like that doesn't bother me anymore. I don't have to prove anything to anybody but just to myself, my son, my family. That's it. Anybody else, I don't know why I'm talking like, sometimes I just talk like that, Maybe you're dealing with the fire sign, Aries. Strong Aries, but could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, air sign, Ten of Swords. What happened here, Pisces? It was going good, and you could tell me that this person wasn't showing like you didn't know where you stood with this person, or I don't know, maybe May 2025 you're not gonna know where you stand, because it's an emperor, and the emperor doesn't show emotions, but they do put in the effort. I would say a little bit controlling, right? You could tell me that this was moving so slow, so freaking slow, that you felt like this person was ignoring you, like this person wasn't interested in you at all. This person wasn't valuing you, wasn't appreciating you with that Four of Cups in the negative side. It's like everything you wanted, everything you could or wanted to offer to this individual, it wasn't enough. They didn't appreciate it. They mistreated you, even for some of y'all. If this person was older, I feel like this person had issues in the bedroom. Especially if they were like a male, they had issues in the bedroom. You guys were I'm going to say this. You guys were very, very hopeful. Or this connection was like very hopeful, you know? Yeah, very hopeful. But it felt like it just did not go anywhere. 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles on the negative side. If the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight on the deck, on the negative side here, the guy is dead. The rider is literally a skeleton, and that means that it just didn't move. It's not moving, or it's just not this lifetime for sure. Let's see how they feel about you, Pisces. 8 of Cups. They're saying that you walked away, Pisces. They're saying that you were the one who said, never mind, I can do better. I can do so much better. And if you're dealing with somebody that wasn't appreciating you, wasn't giving you, wasn't showing you off, 2025, if you're in a relationship and your person doesn't post you on social media or doesn't put that they're in a relationship with you on Facebook, it's not real. Simple as that. And a lot of people are gonna say, oh, it's because I don't want people to know who I'm dealing with. Like, it's best to not show people, you know, because people like give the evil eye. The evil eye doesn't exist. It's not real. It's just an excuse. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Because you know who you're dealing with ain't committal, or you know who you're dealing with. Your intuition's already telling you. I don't know. That's my thing. If you're not gonna share me, or if I'm not gonna share you in 2025 as my main, you know, my main girl, not main, but my only girl, you best just break up with me. That's my Bella. She's over there sleeping. Sometimes she snores. I don't know if the microphone picked it up, but she sounds weird. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, what the heck? She goes, I'm like, what the heck, Bella? 7 of Pentacles, yeah. So this person, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna get real here, Pisces. You're gonna be like, oh hell no, I'm about to call this fool. This person's telling me that you're the one who walked away because you had options. Yeah. You're the one who said, you know what? I don't even know if I want to keep investing in this connection because I'm good. I'm good. I have a lot and I'm working for a lot. And, you know, you could have told this person that they weren't doing enough, that they weren't emotionally available, you know, Pisces. Because Pisces needs I don't know, Pisces needs like another water sign that is like balanced and, you know, that can give a lot of love and emotion, or else Pisces is going to be all over the place. Like, you know, like any water sign. Like, do you love me? Are you sure? Do you want me? Are you going to call me like you said you would? Is that really your phone number? What's that song? Throw some these. Something, throw some of these on the Cadillac or something like that. Is that really your phone number? I love that song. When I used to open up my shop, I had a mechanic shop here in Denver, Colorado. And when I used to open up my shop, that was like the first song that I would play, because I was young back in the day, and you know, the cars were nice, and I had really nice cars in the shop, and I was like, heck yeah. This person's saying that, okay, I think I'm gonna repeat myself again. This person's saying that you walked away, that you're the one who chose to not feed this connection, maybe because you have options somewhere else. Justice in reverse, you were very unfair with them. This person could be saying that they did wanted to make something happen with you, but maybe you just got a little impatient and you just bolted out and you just said, never mind, I don't need this kind of thing. They're telling me, Pisces, that you created this freaking story, idea, illusion, and they're saying they're low-key like that your insecurities got to you because everything you told them, it was something that you made up in your head. It was, oh my Bella, she scared me again. Something that you created in your head. Let's see how you feel about them. The Devil on the upright. I mean, on the positive side. Not even I don't think there's a positive devil. You're telling me that this person could have been like an only parent, or you know, like maybe they had children and it was kind of difficult. You're also telling me that the connection felt really good. You know, like it felt like from the beginning, it felt like it was, you recognized this energy, this connection, you know, that's how it felt. And there was some sort of like good thing, some sort of like, when it comes to you, Pisces, it feels like maybe you were just fascinated by how easy the connection, you know, started up. There was love. But you can tell me that this person almost never had time for you. They were also acting very disconnected, very emotionally guarded. You couldn't ask this person anything because they will get a little defensive. It's like you're telling me, Pisces, that you had to chase this person, but then this person got defensive when you started chasing, you know? What? You were the one that needed and had to like put in all the effort here. You're also telling me that this person was very controlling, like they wanted to control you. You can be telling me that, like low key, you're like, it was a little scary because this, you know, on top of the energy, where the situation of the energy is, there's an emperor there. And the emperor loves control. They freaking want to control. And I don't think the emperor recognizes good and bad control. You know, emperor is just like, that's what I want. That's what I'm going to get. You know? And I feel like, yeah, this person wanted to control you. Or you felt controlled by this person. And it's not like they were just trying to like, You know, they were trying to check your phone or, you know, see who you're with or what, like that. It was more like it was some sort of like mental fuck, you know, like where you're like, oh, what? Like you're playing hard to get. You also want me to change, and then you get defensive. And then you want to control me. You know, that's what you're saying, Pisces. Like this person, that's how they treated you. Like what is this? Like we have this really cool energetic connection, but that doesn't mean you can like treat me however you want to. You also like the fact that they could have been like a really good mom or a really good dad. I think I said that at the beginning. No, not at the beginning. I said that they were like a good parent or something like that. Like they were good with kids. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings. I think it's going to be too late in May. I think it's going to be too late in May. Let me see. I'll come for this. I think you guys are just completely out of balance here. You guys are just two people, and you know, I don't want to say that, but I'm just going to say it because it just came to my head. In two different timelines. I don't really like talking about like dimensions and timelines because that's not real. Even if it is, even if, like scientifically it is, but it's not real because we can't see it. Final, because we can't experience it, because it's not real for us in this reality. The World card, the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you guys might actually try to fix this. There it is. You guys might actually try to fix this again, but the connection is still going to be unbalanced, unequal. And I think the masculine energy is just not, they're not putting in the effort. They're not even investing that good. Whoever the masculine energy here is going to be at the end is going to be the one who doesn't want to invest in this anymore. Who's going to get a little toxic as well. Masculine is going to get toxic here. Death card at the bottom of the deck. This connection ain't going to work out, and I said it before I even pull the outcome. I think it's going to be too late. Before I even pull the cards, before I even pulled the death card, I said it. May might be too late for this connection. Okay, I gotta go because I have a date with my bed over there. I want to go to bed so bad. I don't want to go to sleep. So bad. So I'm going to bed. Thank you so much for being here. Remember that life starts with love. Don't give up. Very negative readings. Everybody's breaking up. Everybody's breaking up. Everybody's having issues in May. And hey, one goes, the other one comes. I don't know. Bye, y'all. Have a good night. Thanks so much for being here and listening to me. You're probably sleeping. I should, since you're already sleeping and maybe you have your headphones on, I should brainwash you. I should brainwash you. No, that wouldn't be nice. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be super cheesy. You're powerful. You're amazing. You're wanted. You're loved. You're confident. You're also hungry.